Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another counter side video. Alright, so one of the most commonly asked questions that I have on my channel, whether when I'm doing live streams or when I'm just making videos in the comment section, I get asked how to level up fast in terms of the characters, right? So this is something that I do get asked a lot. In terms of leveling up, there's a couple of ways that, we're going to dive more deep into this, hopefully in this video, hopefully give you guys some tips as well, something that you want to consider doing. If you are new to the game, probably you might not be aware of some hidden secret methods, sort of. So this is my global account so far, free to play, by the way. As you can see, we have like Irie, level 101, obviously, you can get her up to 110 if you have more of the Irie dupes, but mine is 102 max right now. So Claudia, we have Thaddeus Morgan, which I do build because I don't have much other rangers. Awaken Hilde, Esterosa, Rosaria. So these are all my level 100 units so far, right? So up to here, I have about 14, 15, 16, 17, about 17 units currently at level 100. Obviously, it can go up to 110 depending or not whether you have the fusion core to basically max them out. As you can see, Kalwong, Ingrid, Orca, these are the ones that I'm working on. Some of these that I recently got as well. So leveling up to level 100, there's a couple of ways to go about it, right? Now before we proceed with the video, I just want you guys to be aware that a couple of days ago, or I think about a couple of weeks ago, was it? I don't know how long has it been. I posted a video talking about the loyalty hack, right? So how you can take advantage of the loyalty. Basically in that video, I mentioned specifically whenever you try to give your character the salary negotiation, right here, you can use all of these. This is basically your level up materials. You're basically giving them these things at the cost of them leveling up. But whenever you go into the option, I mentioned to use the lesser option, so that basically you get like a discounted price at the less goal. At the same time, you also do not get any loyalty, but you can farm your loyalty in one of the stage, or 1-3-4. But that thing has ever since been patched. So keep in mind that the loyalty hack doesn't work anymore, somewhat. If you're on global, in C server, apparently that stage is still fine as it is. So right now, the best way to level up your character is going to depend on the loyalty as well. So if you guys are not aware, your salary negotiation, the more you use it, the more loyalty gain you get. For example, let me show you guys an example on this Enderman Sniper. So look at this. If I can get a bunch of loyalty right now, I get up to 28 loyalty, right? So when I go to salary negotiation, right? So you get either the middle option or the main option, right? So I think if you're trying to get loyalty along the way, it's something that you have to choose either the middle one or the more expensive one. Now that's going to depend on the situation. In this case, 28 loyalty, is it justifiable to pay 30% more? I would say yes. It's a risk. The great success chance is 60%, but there's a little bit of gamble mechanic into it. So if you don't get it, the loyalty is going to be as though you are paying 2.8 million. But if you get it, it's worth it. So let's gamble since I have plenty of gold right now. So let's see if I get it this time around. So I did get a success right here. So you can see my loyalty increased by 71. And I do get bonus levels along the way. So that's a pretty good way of getting a bunch of loyalty right now at the trade of your gold or credits. But you gotta have plenty of credits for this method, right? So right now, in this video, let's focus about a couple of things in terms of leveling up fast, for your characters, for every single one. What's the best way to do that? Now, the best place to get these things by far is in the simulation stages. Alright, if you get a bunch of these, you can basically level up fast right here, simulation stage. Now, if you want to, you can actually buy extra tickets. You get 2 free tickets or 2 entry tickets per day. But if you want to, if you need more of these, you can always come here. My face cam is blocking as always. Let me just turn off the face cam once and for all. Boom, bam, gone. Alright, so tick this button. This will allow you to buy the attack training permit. Now you can see the first one is going to cost 30 quartz, and then if you want to buy the second one, it's going to cost 60 quartz, and the third one is going to cost 90 quartz. So kind of expensive, especially if you're free to play. I would say saving quartz is much more of a priority, but since I did use it, so let's just go into this. Now obviously this is going to give you a little bit of salary negotiations that you can take advantage of. Like you can see, I got 12 of the purple ones, 21 of the blue ones, 22 of the gray ones. Now that is ideally the best way to stack a bunch of those things, right? But you can also get some of those from the shop reset. I'm not sure how many of you guys are aware, but if you go to the shop, I've always talked about this, the exchange center. I do think this is worth it to refresh 5 times a day. So ideally, you want to come here and refresh 5 times a day. That's something that you want to take advantage of. Make sure to know that the shop reset time is 3 hours before the daily reset time. So it's not at the same reset time. So same applies for the simulation ticket thing as well. Those apparently reset the same time as this shop time. I've already bought mine. This is like 75 quartz per day. If you refresh 5 times, 15 quartz per try times 5, you can refresh up to 5 times. Is it worth it? In my opinion, yes, because there's a lot of things that you can buy here. Ship materials, you can buy the salary negotiations, the appraisals, right? And then you can buy some of the blue tickets even that's used for pulls. One more thing that some of you guys might not be aware of is in the dive. Alright, I'm not sure how many of you guys have been doing this diligently, but dive is something that you can get quite a number of materials from all of these. Now right now I'm still, I haven't been doing much of dives. For example, right now I'm at dive 35, and if I go on to dive 36, you can see easily I got like 40 of these things. The purple special appraisal, which is a lot. Alright, so make sure you guys do dives as well. So once you reach up to 45, depending on how much teams you have built, then you can consider using the reset coordinate to basically reset, and then you can get all the rewards back all from level 1. I mean from coordinate 1, right? So you will be able to get every single one of these things all over again. So that's pretty crazy. That's a lot of rewards. So maybe some of you guys might not be aware of that. So make sure you guys start building a bunch of characters for the dive. So one more thing that maybe you are not aware is the storage. You might have some spare simulation tickets that you can convert. So go to your storage, right? For example, right now I have this one right here, the simulation training permit. So this is the universal currency for the simulation training ticket. So let me see if I can show it to you on my C account, because I do have more right here. So as you can see, I have 25 right here. So you can convert to one of these: attack training permit, defense training permit, anti-air training permit. Now early on, if you need a lot of appraisals, sure, go for the attack training permit. But I do advise you guys to not prioritize too much on the attack training permit, because the anti-air training permit is going to be the much more worth thing in the long run, because the anti-air training permit is going to give you cores, right? Like the cores in general. So what does the cores do? The cores is going to grant your character the ability to limit break. Alright, so limit break is going to be much more important in the long run, because it allows your characters to have their skills up to level 5. If your character has like level 100 but their skills are still level 1, you know, that's not something that's optimal in PvP and in a lot of scenario in PvE stages as well, because you gotta have a bit of both, right? So like a good example is my Carl Wong right here. Alright, my Carl Wong, as you can see, he's level 95. But guess what? His skill is only skill level 3. Now Carl Wong, if you guys are not aware, has very strong skill at skill level 5. But I can't perform any training. They need me to limit break him. And to limit break him, I'm gonna need cores. Fortunately, I do have right now. But I probably can do only one time up to skill level 4, and the next one is not enough for me to get to level 5 anyways. So I'm not going to focus on him for the time being until I get more cores. So please pay attention to that as well. Don't just focus on changing everything to the attack one. The anti-air one might be equally as important as well. Now, how do you get the simulation training permit, right? I didn't mention it earlier, almost missed it. The best way to get them is from the world map dispatch mission. Sometimes you get lucky. There are some that's like for 4 hours. There are some like for 8 hours sometimes. Like those are the higher ranking ones. Like right now we don't get any of them, but do pay attention when you send your characters out during the world map dispatch missions. It is available right there. Alright, the next one is going to be pretty straightforward. You can get a bunch of appraisals, if you guys are not aware, from the counter case. I hope you guys are aware, because there's plenty of red dots right here if you guys haven't claimed it yet. The counter case, mostly just from the first one, you don't have to level up the character to level 100. If your goal is to get a bunch of special appraisals, just come here. It's going to trade some of your infos, but yeah, you do get some from each of these characters. That's going to give you quite a number of appraisals as well to level up. And the last trick that perhaps some of you guys may not know is the Consortium. Alright, I'm not sure how many of you guys are aware of this, but the Consortium has basically a buff. If you guys are in a guild, in the Consortium, please do take advantage of this. So what am I talking about? If you go to the welfare system, there's this thing right here that's going to give you bonus for your EXP gain. Now this is very important, crucial when you're trying to level up a bunch of units. So let me show you guys something here. So let's say I go and take this one. Battlefield Battle Employee EXP gain plus 12%. So this will only last for 1 hour. As you guys see right there, it's listed right there. Boom. We're gonna take that. Obviously it doesn't stack, so you should always take the highest one. Right now I don't have the level 3 unlock. The level 3 will only unlock if my Consortium reach level 9. So make sure you guys join an active Consortium that's constantly leveling up, not a dead Consortium where you are the only active players and everyone else has stopped logging in. Alright, if that's the case, find an active one. Alright, so here's an example, right? So take advantage of these buffs once you do this, and then you can go and farm in a lot of your stages. So for example, right now there's this event stages right now, Sigma. Now generally this is not like super optimal, but at the end of the day it does give a decent chunk of EXP. You also want to be able to gather the materials to buy from the event shop anyways, right? So we're gonna go in a bunch of times and take advantage of this. If you have plenty of Eternium, make sure you do this first. Activate that Consortium buff first before you're gonna sweep like 50 times, because the amount of EXP gain is just so significant. Alright, let's go. Let's make sure you guys set everything as well, since we're gonna use the sweep feature. Once you have 3 stars stage, you can sweep it. So take advantage of that. Make sure you choose, make sure whoever that you bring are not level 100, because you don't want to you know, let the EXP to go to waste. So notice you can sweep insane amount of times and this will give you the return right here. Alright, so we even level up along the way as well, which is pretty crazy. And since the buff is still going on, Carl Wong did level up 1 level. As you can see, once you're nearing the level 100 threshold, it does take a while. It does take a lot of EXP, but my Adamant Sniper did level up from like level 17 to 43 instantly. So this is like your best free method to basically level up. Like, if you have already completed a stage, you're trying to skip battle. Again, my face cam might be blocking the skip battle button. Event stages can be skipped, so make sure you guys take advantage of that. It's all about being smart and be efficient at the same time. One more thing that if you guys are not aware how you can check if the buffs are still active, you can click on this fiery icon right here. You can click on this. This will tell you, you know, how long more that you have for the specific buffs from the coalition buffs, right? For example, the EXP bonus gain plus 12% and the credits plus 7%. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully that will help you guys to be able to level up more efficiently for all your characters equally as well. So take advantage of this, especially for stages that you already can sweep. Take advantage of this and use the same concept for them as well. Alright, so with that being said, let me know if you guys find this video helpful. Would appreciate it if you guys can give it a like, subscribe to the channel as well. I'll see you guys again soon. Have a nice day. Goodbye.